Hey, so what is up, guys? As always, another video, another day. Actually, it's not day, it's actually night. Anyway, today we're going to be talking about the Google Pixel 9 and 9 Pro. And there's a couple more bonuses, like Google's adding another phone to the lineup, and Google's also launching the next version of the Pixel Fold. And so let's talk about it. So here's what we kind of know at a glance. We already have a confirmed release date of August 13th, 2024. So that's actually this Tuesday. And so by the time you're seeing this video, it will probably be Monday, probably midnight is when this video will drop. And so, here's all the things that we could expect. And so it likely will have four different Pixel phones. So I'm talking the 9, the 9 Pro, the Fold, and we'll get into the next one that we could also expect. We're also expecting the processor upgrade and, of course, camera upgrades, as well as new AI features, such as now with AI, we can bring people who weren't there, we can copy them from another image, and we can put them in the image that we wanted them to be in. So say you were sitting in a van, you wanted to put your friend in that van with you. Well, you can now do that. And so that's super cool. And so let's talk about the cost. And so right now we could expect the Pixel 9 to be costing about around $799, as well as the Pixel 8 Pro XL. That is going to be our new model, costing around $999, as well as the Pixel Pro will probably be in between the two. So maybe around $850 or maybe $900. So as well as the Pixel 9 Fold Pro being $1,799, or I guess you could call it the Pixel 9 Pro Fold. Let's be honest. A lot of these companies' naming schemes, they're just getting worse every single year. Like, they just keep getting worse. And so what could we expect for the processor? So we could expect the Tensor G4, which is not really that big of an upgrade, is what a lot of analysts are saying. And the reason why is because the Tensor G3 wasn't really a giant bump from the G2. And, not a lot of phones these days, they're getting very powerful where, there's no really big need to upgrade. And so what they're referencing this Tensor G4 as they're referencing it as a Pro chip for the Tensor G3. So really this could be a Tensor G3 Pro, but they're referencing it as a Tensor G4 as the new model. So, probably better, obviously, performance, maybe a couple of more GPU or CPU cores to improve battery life and heat. So, normal things that you could probably see in a phone. And so let's talk about the 9 Pro and the new one, the 9 Pro XL. And so Google is taking an approach to, I guess you could say, a Max phone, a Pro Max phone. And so that's why they're bringing in that naming scheme of XL for an extra large phone. And so what we're talking is, for the Pro phone, we're expecting a 6.3-inch display, as well as for the XL phone, it would be a 6.8-inch Super Actua display. So both phones will be receiving that Super Actua display, as well as 16 gigabytes of LDDR5 RAM and 128 gigabytes to 1 terabyte of storage, as well as a 10.5 megapixel front-facing camera and a 50 megapixel wide, 48 megapixel ultra wide, and a 48 megapixel telephoto. And so we could be expecting this in the Pro 9 and the Pro XL 9. And so what this will mean is we'll get better battery life probably for the XL, especially we'll have a better and a larger battery for that XL phone. And so what can we expect for the Pixel 9? Well, so for the Pixel 9, we're going to get that 6.3-inch Super Actua display, as well as 12 gigabytes of RAM from Samsung. So keyword Samsung. Samsung's kind of helping these people out still. 10 megapixel front camera, a 50 megapixel ultra wide, or sorry, a 50 megapixel wide, and a 48 megapixel ultra wide. So something that will help the 48 megapixel will be what will help with ultra wide is whenever you're taking night mode shots, ultra wide won't look as spotty as it used to. And so that's something that we really want. And so how much could this cost? Well, as we talked about it earlier, this would be around $799. So yeah, pretty good pricing, honestly. Still very expensive phone. And for the base storage, obviously, it's going to be 128 gigabytes of base storage. Now let's talk about the Pixel 9 Pro Fold. And so what this will be is a 6.3 inch outer Actua display with a 8-inch Super Actua flex inner display. And so this will be the flex window of the inner display. So basically the iPad part of it. So it'd be 8 inches. And this will have 16 gigabytes of LDDR5 as well as 256 to 1 terabyte of storage. So the base is 128 gigabytes more than the other models. So 256 for the base model, which is actually pretty good. A 10 megapixel front camera, as well as a 48 megapixel wide, a 10.5 megapixel ultra wide, and a 10.8 megapixel telephoto. And so I think the reason why they're going with a less, like, I guess you could say they're not going with as strong of a ultra wide on the folding phone is just because I don't think a lot of people really carry around their folding iPad to take pictures with them. So I think that's one of the reasons why. And so what software will this be running? So this is the first time, actually. I think we're now on Android 15. So because these phones are coming out in August, we're expecting Android 14 on these phones. And so this time we're going to get a little bit of an older software version. Now, knowing Google, at the Pixel 8 event, they promised about 7 years of software updates for these phones. And so we could definitely see 7 years of software updates. Now, that's either security patches or feature drops. Now, normally smartphones, they kind of start losing their lifespan after 4 years of feature drops. But I think we've now started to get to the point, obviously, as I said earlier, where our phones are getting to the point where they're just basically more powerful than a computer that used to run a space shuttle. But, so yeah, we basically have a whole rundown of all the leaks and all the rumors. And so when is this event? August 13th, 2024. And so I hope to see you guys there. And obviously, we will be making a video about all of these phones to see what we were right about or what we were wrong about. And so definitely stay tuned for that, guys. Be sure to subscribe. Definitely hit that like button. Share this video if you found it helpful and you would like to help a friend out or you just feel like it. Definitely go check us out on Instagram or X or Facebook. We're doing a lot more over there, such as content, more leaks and rumors. We're adding a little bit more to the table, such as I'm now kind of giving a little bit more of what I've been doing, as a personal blog. So definitely, if you guys want to go check that out, definitely go look at the link down below or just go follow me at Easy Ramsdale. And if you guys want to go see the last video that we filmed, definitely click up here. That video was super cool. It's actually about the iPhone 16 leaks and rumors, which we can expect that event to be September 2024. So look at that. Just gave you some hints. But anyway, go check us out on all the places, guys. I appreciate everything that you're doing. We're just getting started with school. And so, yeah. But I'm going to keep trying to make content for you guys to enjoy and to have, a fun time learning and growing with me. So, yeah, anyway. Hope to see you guys in the future. Be sure to hit that sub button, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. So yeah, peace.